Imane Ayissi is one man who is championing the use of authentic African textiles in the world of Estate Couture. Actually, is changing the narrative that today's popular wax prints are not a true representation of Africa's historical creativity. Hence, is reawakening the use of original textiles from different parts of Africa in his creation using textiles like adire, kente, ashoke, and so on. Yes, today you're going to hear of the exploits he's doing in the world of fashion. Yes, you're highly welcome today. I'm Joke Toluanisetru, a serial entrepreneur majoring in fashion, and I'm based in Lagos, Nigeria. Yes, let's go on this discourse. And if you're yet to watch the previous episodes on fashion billionaires, exactly how they started, please do, because you definitely become those you listen to in the long run. Yes, you're welcome to the discussion today. So let's jump right into it. Imane Ayissi was born on the 7th of June 1968 in Cameroon, and he came from an artistic and sporting family. His mother was actually the first crowned Miss Cameroon in 1960, while his father was a boxer, a champion in that field. So he was also a dancer, a model, a boxer before launching out to start his own fashion label in the year 2004. Before the launch of his fashion house, he actually worked for popular luxury brands like Givenchy, Dior, View St. Laurent, just to mention a few. And he was actually doing great as a model, a dancer, a boxer until he decided to major in fashion. One thing that is standing Iman Ayese out in the world of fashion today is what is his agenda of projecting in a positive light authentic textiles from different parts of Africa. Yes, he believes that Africa has hugely diverse culture and he wants to showcase this to the entire world. And being one of the only three African designers to have ever been accepted into the Fédération de la Haute Couture et de la Mode (FHCM) since his inception, this has given him the opportunity of creating a modern, complex, and sophisticated vision of Africa to the world through the use of authentic African textiles. This accomplishment of Imane Ayissi is a great door to all African designers that are intelligent and smart at their job because he has actually taken the use of authentic African textiles into the highest world of fashion, which is haute couture, and the fact that African textiles are now in use in the high-end fashion world, it's a great plus to all African designers. Yes, Imane Ayissi has already given African textiles a voice in the highest world of fashion. But the challenge is, how can these textiles be introduced into the everyday high street fashion? These African textiles are already being used in the highest world of fashion, which is haute couture, and the high-end fashion users The high network individuals in the society are already buying into this. Royalties from different countries are already buying into this. Will you, as an average African designer, benefit from this? Also, how will this African textiles that have been given global voice and acceptance in the world of fashion be made into affordable garments that is worn and celebrated at the same level, such as the popular wax print or the Ankara fabrics of nowadays? So, and I think this is the most interesting part of this video for me. I think we just have to think outside the box and think of how to really catch in on this as African designers or smart designers globally. And there have been such suggestion that Imane Ayissi should collaborate with one or more high street brands at different times in creating affordable lines of these authentic African fabrics. Yes, and this to me is the greatest of all good news to all upcoming designers, African designers. So there is a platform created for us already through the use of authentic fabrics. And if you can be smart at this game, you can be the one that these great fashion brands will be collaborating with. And that is why I'm presently working with a fashion brand called Tiwani's Court with an operational slogan tagged creating elegant African pieces, as they are basically concentrating on the creation as well as production and delivery of high street attire and other African textile designs. So if you are interested in collaborating with the Tiwani's Courts and Designs, kindly reach out to us on the numbers showing below. Or if all you want is to allow us assist you in creating your own designs from scratch, I mean, in terms of fabric sourcing, mass production of specific designs, and more, just reach out to us on the same numbers as well. And maybe you are there and your utmost desire is to invest in this vision of globalizing the use of authentic African fabrics for high street pieces. And you would like to be mentored on how to go about this, kindly reach out to Central Fashion School as well on the numbers showing below. Yes. To popularize this Imane Ayissi's mission, while creating with this African authentic textiles, creation of pieces that will appeal to the youth. That means timeless creations that will be cherished for a long time because of the story that it comes with, that is behind it. Such are the pieces that should be created. Pieces that could be worn on canvas that youths will fall in love with. You know, youths are actually the major users of fashion, those that really popularize fashion. So while creating, create things that will be fun feel, that the youths around you just like they started using these African prints everywhere. They wear it this way, they wear it that way. You could see them doing a combo with just t-shirts, and you see them doing a combo with their jeans on their canvas and camisole. So while creating pieces with these authentic African fabrics, we should also consider this such that it will really grow viral. The use of these fabrics from Africa will grow viral. The true African history will be portrayed to the world. And as such, if our history is actually portrayed to the world, it will bring in more inflow to us. People will really love us and patronize us for who we are, because people don't just buy your product, they buy you. Once they know you, they know everything about you. And this is a great news because we at Central Fashion School, we major in the production of these authentic fabrics called Adire. They are majorly produced here in Abeokuta, Ogun State, Nigeria, Western Africa. So when you even watch Imane Ayissi's video, he will tell you that he sources some of these fabrics from Abeokuta, Nigeria. And we also, the Central Fashion School, we have our base, we have our source in Abeokuta. We source this African textile, Adire, batik, and the likes. So just reach out to us, as you can see, just on that same number, reach out to us. We send to you anywhere in the world if you want the authentic Adire fabric, batik, and Ashoke, just send to us so we'll get to you and it's going to be great. Then we start making great pieces from African textiles. And we're going to have a favorable balance of trade because our exports will be greater than our imports. We'll be using more of our fabrics. We'll not be importing them from anywhere. And when we're doing this, you're definitely creating work for the masses because people doing this will have more ends into it. The economy of Nigeria, of Africa, and you see, Kente is from Ghana. I think another fabric there is Ashoke. Ashoke is also from some parts in Nigeria and other parts of Africa. So by the time we major in all this, we will really grow as African designers. And if you're from other parts of the world, you can also buy into this. Just reach out to us on the numbers showing below. Another wonderful thing that Imane Ayissi did was that during the pandemic, the COVID pandemic, he created a whole collection from what? From scraps, out of scraps, leftover fabrics. And it's titled that collection Amasi. Amasi from the Cameroonian language means great misfortune that befalls the earth. So to him, he said, there is already a great misfortune on earth. People are not even thinking of buying new clothes. There are so many clothes on the racks in many houses, fashion houses. People are not even thinking of that. They are thinking of being alive. So why will I go producing others? So he just went inside and brought out all scraps, old fabrics, and made a great collection, a new collection from them. And to him, he wanted to what? Turn scraps to gold and make sure that people have a sense of living. And he's also known for this fact that he has great concern for the environment in which he lives in. And today, Imane Ayessi's brand is doing great. He's a designer who is very sensitive about the environment and he tries to minimize the impact his designing leaves on the environment negatively. I believe you've been able to learn one or two things from the life of Imane Ayissi. He had passion and has passion for the use of authentic African fabrics, and this is making great way for him. So, what is your passion like? What do you have differently from others that would take you to the top of this industry? Kindly let's keep the discussion going on in the comment section. I'll watch out for you. So till I come your way next time, catch you, love you, bye bye. In the next episode, we're gonna be talking about Cristobal Balenciaga.